And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2027
So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Moore. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
That one drifts inside. Next offering upstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The lefty fires. On the ground to first, Alonso. He handles it himself. One out in the top of the first.
batting second, the right fielder, number 21.
And now here is Johnny DeLuca. He went 2 for 4 in Sunday's game. First pitch, not close. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Yandy Diaz now. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
And down on strikes he goes. Rays retired in order. Middle of the first, no score. Aaron Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Aaron Moore.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Man at second. Ripped on the ground to second. One gone, bottom half of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a...
Back now at Oriole Park, Isaac Paredes now. Moore back to work. That's in there. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. The wind of the pitch. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Got him. Now one away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. And that's in for a strike. Flores measures 6 feet 2 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. And that one's a little bit low. And the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Carson Williams getting ready to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
The pitch. Line drive.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Shea Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. Flores off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Rays down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Orioles 1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. DeLuca drifts towards it. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Nick Gonzalez. Clips the corner, strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's going to be Brock Jones. That's in there. That's strike 1. The Orioles leading by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Started to swing, held up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right side, Santander in pursuit, and that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, and the batter now, Johnny DeLuca. Moore back to work. in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. Schwarber hauls it in, and there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Paredes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Held in check here. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The line to kick the pitch. And that just misses. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one just misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Got him looking for the peg. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Langoliers stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
And another ball. And here it comes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So they've been held scoreless through 5. It's the Orioles 2, the Rays nothing. Moore measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it hits the fence. And he's got a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Alonso at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And a pitch. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
At the belt and fires. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
The high heat, too much on that one. So no. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Moore back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And it's caught for the out. Brock Jones next to hit for the Rays. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Caballero, the next to hit, takes outside. The Orioles trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. And he takes a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And a pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny DeLuca. The wind of the pitch. High fly ball out to left field. And there's one down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And that's downstairs and outside.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The Rays down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Throws to first in time. Isaac Paredes next to hit for the Rays. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso, and that is that. So now here's the DH, Aaron Moore, 1 for 3. On the ground, and it goes just foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering way off the plate. This one smashed down the right field line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. And they lead by 3. Well, Siggy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Moore, the runner at second with 1 away. The 0-2. That one ripped. That's back. And that one becomes property of the beast. That'll fire up the dugout. His 38th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it.
Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 8th, and now the DH, Wilmer Flores. The pitch. That's a strike. Moore into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground to third. Senzel over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, Carson Williams. And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Schwarber in pursuit. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 out, space is empty. Shea Langoliers will hit next. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. The Orioles leading by 5, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Cuts and misses. That's a strikeout. Totally dominant on the mound as he's through 8 without surrendering a run. It's the Orioles 5, the Rays nothing. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Aaron Moore.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Just missed.
Let her rip. Here we go.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ball 1 there. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Clevenger, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Barnes, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next pitch misses way outside.
See it? Right. Let's go, kid.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Jones gets under it. Jones snags it. Dives to the bag. Got him. Double play. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th. As back now at Oriole Park. We go to the 9th. And here is Nick Gonzalez. Moore back to work. And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. On the ground right side. And foul ball.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
The lefty fires. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The wind and the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the center fielder, Brock Jones. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Down to the last out for the Rays. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Caballero stands in now and watches strike 1. The Orioles up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And they are headed for October. They've won the American League East.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 7 runs on 14 hits.
Aaron Moore, the next to hit.
The designated hitter, Aaron Moore.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. And strike 2. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heat. There's a strike.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk it.
Big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The Rays up by 2 here in the second game of the series. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for the... And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Aaron Moore. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Pulled the string on the changeup. So 2 down. Next to hit, Aaron Moore. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul straight back.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 3 up, 3. classic Paredes now. Man on second, 2 down. And base hit. DeLuca coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's safe.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Aaron Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Big guy.
And the first offering is not close. Hicks, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2015. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And that's outside. And it's a ball and a strike. Alonso checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. Home team down a run here in the third and final game of the series. And the next pitch is way outside. Check on the runner. Moore back in on a dive. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man at second. Swinging a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A gigantic blast. His 39th home run of the season, and they add a pair. It's 2-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that.
So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams. The 1-2. Left field. Moore makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
Come on, big dog, eat pitch.
That one almost got him. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Bounce to the left side. Over to Diaz. Inning over. Man at first, Carson Williams. Next to hit for the Rays. Lifted in the air down the left side. Moore has a beat on it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of...
And now it's Brandon Lau. Right-hander kicks, deals. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Oh, look, I feel like we're seeing more of this.
Man at second here with 2 away. Carson Williams next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. 3 runs. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Inside, just missed. The Orioles down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped to short. Over to Diaz. That's an out. Back here in Baltimore, we're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Jose Siri. Ripped on a line. Corrals it, and there's one down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Aaron Moore. 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second.
Ball 3.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss. And the count is 3-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is
laser base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's 4-4.
This is great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and fires. Missed with a changeup. And the count is 1-2. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Eflin preparing to come on if needed. Baz getting loose as well. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Runner on the go. It's in the dirt. Low throw, and he can't take it out.
When you're trying to swap a bag against an elite level arm behind the plate like this guy, you better get a great jump and hope that your speed can finish this job. That was a great jump right there. Really nice steal at second base.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering upstairs. And that one fouled off. Got him swinging. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Down the number 2 hitter, Johnny DeLuca, tied at 4. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's one down. Aaron Moore digs in now.
So clutch. You could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Swings through that one.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes. definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The winning run on second base.
One ball.
That's way outside. Now 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Hard hit, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Across is the winning run. And the Orioles walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Moore with a game to remember, particularly walking it off for the win. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
This is the kind of game he'll never forget. He was a force all game long at the plate and won the game on a walk-off. This was a really special performance.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Our final
wishing, man, listen, I glisten like sun and water while fishing. Bust the move in this word, serve words with nerve embedded. I said his word. You heard me, you heard. Coming out and tell it all your knowledge are full of around suckers and silly and sounds and thunder knowledge around. So here we go. Now holla if you hear me though. Come and feel me. Flow. Never Nixon with tricking brothers.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Moore. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Right through there for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pete Alonso in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Minaya checks over to first, and he's back. And the pitch. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
2 outs. And they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. This one high in the air to left center. Under this one. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off.
It's yellow tape with white chalk with a long beat. Yeah, you rich, but you talk is cheap. Never see me trying to walk the sheep. I'm so famous, can't even...
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Probably never seen your dad.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Settles under this one. That's out number 2. Line drive, caught. The throw home. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores on the play.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for Boston, J.P. Crawford. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Popped in the air, left field, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Back now at Oriole Park, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. Lifted in the air, out to left. Moore grabs it on the run. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories? So digging in, Aaron Moore. He's already homered here in this one. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that's in for a strike.
So many, kids growing up, when you watch baseball on a Saturday, it was the New York Yankees. Now you have baseball.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Olivares hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Aaron Moore now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a drive deep right field. Castellanos ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Our final line score tonight. First one, the victorious Orioles. 7 runs on 12 hits.
So now here's the DH, Aaron Moore.
The designated hitter, Aaron Moore.
There's a strike. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Righty delivers. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Freeman over at first with 1 away. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the next pitch is way outside. At the belt and fires. Here goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Olivares makes the play. First pitch misses. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Next offering in there for a strike.
1-1.
And a count 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's outside. And the count is 3-1. That one lifted to left. Olivares moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Aaron Moore. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
1 out, bases empty. Aaron Moore, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 4 with a pair of strikeouts and a pair of flyouts. Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty.
1-2.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Throws to second. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Well, when you reel off 8 wins in a row, you're this close to double digits, and now all of a sudden it's a challenge within a challenge to get 2 more wins to get to 10. But there's definitely a high level of confidence that this team is playing at right now, and that's one of those things.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, your 2027 Baltimore Orioles.
Just about set to go. Our starter in this one, Aaron Moore. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of